been trying to reach you guys, trying to put the messages out for you guys. It's just they're not getting out there. AI's being a dick about it. I also have family members that are being a dick about it. My recording space always has to change. I mean, if you've been following me for the last few years and you've been going as this channel's grown, or you're just stopping by, play back some of the other videos. I mean, you will see me all over the place, from parks to closets to just a green space. Basically, always trying to get the message out, always having to relocate, always being targeted, always being on the run. If you are in this group, or you are part of what will be New Earth, you're a part of the light workers, the star seeds, the chosen ones, God's people. Every little small faction of light is being fought by huge groups of darkness. And so all you can do is keep up the good fight. All you can do is defend yourself. We used to try to defend those we care about, but it turned out some of those that we cared about are the enemy. So don't let people's title fool you. Don't let it can be your sibling, it can be your parent. I mean, we're the first generation of having to go no contact on your parents. Right this moment. And the reason I'm recording is because it's gotten so hairy and so stupid and out of hand on my side of things that it's my own family. These dark occultists, these groups, I was born behind enemy lines, and I'm not one of them. And it's painfully obvious. But I have a group of about 10 close relatives right now who are attempting to do the most, from wanting to commit arson, threatening to burn my house down regularly, to stalking me. Like, my mother just lurks my yard and stalks me. I have another sibling who lives in a whole other town, but is constantly trying to keep eyes on me through one sibling and my mother. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm an open book. They can know whatever they want to know. They can ask me. If they weren't trying to be sneaky and secretive, they wouldn't be trying to keep tabs on me. They're busy. While I'm busy living my own life, they're busy tracking and monitoring me constantly. But, like, here we are, right? So if you're going through this too, there comes a point where you may have to literally just record yourself. Not that you're going to have a platform or something, but you need to keep your own receipts. You need to do your own police work, basically, because crimes are being committed against you and the burden of proof falls on you. So pretty much you have to keep the receipts when they steal from you. You have to take pictures of when they do property damage. You have to go through the steps of getting protective orders, filing police reports. Even if it's not going to help, you still have to do it, because you need to show that you've actively been trying to defend yourself, protect yourself, and so that when they put you in that moment where you have a crash out or they provoke you to wrath, you don't know what you should do about it. You don't do anything. You don't react, because it's using reactive abuse that keeps making you end up looking like the hysterical person. You're not hysterical. And hello to you for joining. Better now that you're here. My messages are not getting out. Just basically went from like 1,000 to about 10 a day, and I don't care. I didn't start doing videos so that people would like me. I started doing videos because of the isolation and because of the constant threats and intimidation being used against me. Like, it's kind of like stay in the light type thing. Make sure someone knows where you're at. And then, of course, putting yourself on here will give you cyber stalkers and bullies, and then your family will pretend to be supportive. On the same hand, they're just clocking you. They just want to know what you're doing away from them. So you don't owe them the explanation, especially if you stayed on to try to help them with things that turned out they were doing to you. If you're being attacked by people and you can't tell where it's coming from, subtract yourself from the situation. Then you'll be able to see who all's involved and in what way. People who give, like, backhanded compliments. Oh my gosh, you would look great if you almost have it. Are you about to? And people just check in because they need something to compare to, not because they really care, not because they're rooting for you, but because they're seeing how they can interject, insert themselves, and stop your progress, or criticize you just enough to cause self-doubt to where you don't keep going. This is just, it's a tactic, and it usually works, and peer pressure usually works, and distractions usually work. I have 2 spectral kids, but they're not my problem. It seems like the rest of my family, the rest of the world is competing for my attention that they need. Like, every time I'm trying to focus on them or help them, I've got a psycho relative who is using my kind nature against me, to where I'm trying to teach my kids, you show empathy, you show compassion, but it's to a nut job. Like, to what end? I'm saying this is your family, this is how you're supposed to treat your family, but look how your family's treating you. I have to cut it off. And now my kids feel like, I know I have a huge family, but I'm all alone. Those are not our people. They can't be our people because they're trying to take us out. Like it's their job. If any of you have experienced this, what was your solution? I mean, I've created distance. I've put up boundaries, but every time I draw a line in the sand, they intentionally cross it because there's a line in the sand. What would you do? What if you were me and you've already tried the legal route? You've already tried moving. You've changed your phone number, changed your job, cut everyone off. Just short of having a phone or living in an underground bunker, I still can't get far enough away from them. I'm not a hostage. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. But I need help in the sense of I just need solutions. Like, my heart is too big to just beat the shit out of these people. But, like, that's all they're going to understand. Bad dogs get put down, and they're all bad dogs. So I don't know what to do. My nature is to help, not to harm. And their nature is to harm. So, you know, what's the non-aggressive solution? How do you force them away from you? Like, paper doesn't stop people from lurking in your yard. I am getting at the point, maybe I should get a big ass dog. I don't know. I don't have a fence. Something that it would be called self-defense, that I don't have to try to micromanage them to keep them away from me. They're just, you know, push back. Solutions. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. Guys, I came on here because, like I said, I'm pretty much, look, you see me, I'm still alive. These people have been playing this game with me for like 30 freaking years, right? So I have 5 siblings. One has same mom and dad, and the other 3 have same mom, different dad. They have always lived here. This is like a trust fund thing, house. And our grandparents passed on, gave it to my mother and my uncle. They are such assholes. Like I said, trust fund, they have no concept of reality whatsoever. And they're just a destructive force. So they kept getting in trouble, kept hurting themselves, hurting others. And so they try to give it on to my siblings. My siblings did even worse with it, had even less of a concept of how to use it. And we're just using it to power trip over each other, to fight with each other. Well, they tore it up so bad that a last relative called me in and was like, please come and save the house. You don't have to pay to stay here, but please come and keep them out of it. So at their behest, I came and I did everything I could. I repaired the house. I got rid of all of the stragglers. I've legally done everything you're supposed to do and went the steps. But now, because I don't do what they do, I haven't slipped up, there's been no way to yank it away from me, nor anyone willing to take care of it. Every time I come back and clean or repair this stupid thing, that's when they want it. Only when I'm in it do they want it. If I'm not here, it'll be abandoned for the next 3 years. It keeps happening. So I can tell it's not about the house, it's about me. It's about fucking with me. So what's going to happen is, while they're hell-bent on doing this to me, they're racking up a grocery list of criminal charges. And I have, like I said, proof, receipts, the bills I've had to pay, the repairs I've had to pay for. I got all this. And it's going to come down to a nasty legal case that I didn't want to be involved in, and then the house is going to be mine regardless. Should I be super hateful and sell it, take all the money and run? Or should I try to keep it open as a family home to people who don't know how to be a family? Yeah, I'm not in danger, guys. Not in danger in the sense of, like, they're on me. But, I mean, she is a block away, so she's literally staring holes into my house at all times. My douchebag brother got an apartment a block away, straight down the street, so he literally just being like eyesight of my house. I don't know. If you guys don't see me for a little while, I normally do shorts. I post shorts almost every day, just 15 seconds of positive message, bye. But since they're not getting out, I need to know that my whole platform isn't shut down for some reason. Someone give me a thumbs up if you can hear. Yeah. Sorry guys, I was reading the comments as they go through. I definitely have called the police. I live in a small town full of Freemasons, and they're all related to each other. The cops and robbers are the same freaking people. So I'm really up against the wall here. That's what I mean by born behind enemy lines, and this is a thing that's been going on a long time. I didn't know the house was a part of it. And me coming into the house is like being a battery for the shit. So I attempted to move last month, and right as soon as I gave the landlord the deposit, the paperwork, and all that stuff, something happened. My mom appears out of thin air, and then my deposit gets snatched, and then nothing. I was like $700 just whack in 1 month gone. You can't. It's hard to recover that amount in a short amount of time, but I have backup. It's just I'm now looking for somewhere else to move. I don't even. What's far enough? What is far enough away? Anyone have a recommended distance on moving from your crazy ass family? A whole state, or just a couple miles away from them, like too far for them to want to pay the gas to visit? I don't know. Changing my phone number, all the above. Well, maybe a different country. That would work. There's other places I could go. I could go anywhere. I would just probably not broadcast for a while, and then, I don't know, stalkers have a way, right? They can look at your background, they can look at other people's addresses, they can ask around for you. That's the one. Every time I thought I got away, my family would tell the ex where I was, or the ex would tell my family where I was. It's like, every time you try to run to safety, you end up in another fire, and it's another fire and another fire. This is not necessarily a video about solutions. It's just, here are my burdens, Lord, take them. If you're going through a situation where you feel trapped, financially trapped, emotionally trapped, just energetically trapped, you're not quite sure what to do, solutions will come to you, support will come to you. Thank you to the people who see me now and are offering supportive energy now. It's more than I'm getting. And it's nice to know that someone can see and hear me, that if I were to just disappear, somebody would probably say, hey, did you ever see her again? What happened to that person? And maybe you'd look for me. You know how many influencers have actually been kidnapped and brought back because they put themselves on a platform? I mean, they might have got kidnapped because they were on a platform, but at the same time, the other people watching were like, we spotted them here, 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 and here until they get found. I just watched the Wojcicki thing where she's like, yeah, I totally was kidnapped and got brought back, and then aired all her story out. I'm not going to be the one to get kidnapped because I'm a difficult ass person, but I have quite a few enemies at the moment, and it's my family. It's not like hidden hands. I know these people. I hope by the end of it, they get exactly what's coming to them. I hope that they have to suffer what they've put on me and on others. And it's just the final chapter. This is the documentation of me calling it quits with them. This is me decreeing and declaring it's done, it's over. They are not my fucking family anymore. I will choose my family. You all can do the same. For now, I have to go get my sons. I'm slightly concerned of what they've been playing with while I'm out here. I mean, they're old enough to manage themselves, but when I'm not looking, they like to get into stuff. So, I love you guys. I'm getting all kinds of messages. I don't know. I am live, so that may be a factor in it, but I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.